Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me today. I hope you're all having a great day. Look guys, I'm not going to really talk about yarn today. I'm just going to talk about what's been going on with me. And I am going to mention a yarn project, but I'm not like currently working on anything that I'm going to be showing you today. But I just wanted to, come on and talk with you guys because I hadn't been on in a few days, and just life has been hard, very hard, and so I'm just trying to deal. Yeah, it's been very difficult, and just trying to push forward, and sometimes it's hard to push forward. So as you guys know, I had been real sick here the past few months. I was in the hospital for 7 days earlier this month, and so I was diagnosed with gastroparesis. I always say that wrong, so forgive me. Gastroparesis. Is that right? I was diagnosed with that on top of everything else that I have going on, and so it has just been it's been hard. Gastroparesis is no joke, let me just tell you. And I was sick for months, several months, before I even knew what I was dealing with. I knew that I was sick and I was having a hard time, but I was trying to, just push forward, and I was trying to, will myself better. You ever do that? You just try to pretend you're better and maybe you will be better. Well, it didn't work, okay? It didn't work in my case. And so I did, end up in the hospital, and there I was diagnosed. And coming home from the hospital, I felt much better, but I still just been dealing with it. I've just been throwing up all the time. I have scleroderma, and it hardened my stomach muscles and my intestines, and it hardened my esophagus, and that's why I have a feeding tube. So now it's hardened my smooth muscles in my stomach and in my intestines, and so when I get a tube feeding or I eat some kind of food, it's just sitting there, just making me sick, and it's not fun. This is not anything fun, and I don't wish it on anyone by any means. It's been really hard to deal with, and so I've just been sick. I want to be better. And I try to push myself to be better, but it's just not happening. It's just not. Ugh. And so, and I fell Thursday. I had a really bad fall Thursday. I didn't hurt anything, break anything or like that, but it hurt when I fell. I hurt my knees really bad. And then the next day, I was so sore, and just the muscles in my legs are very, very weak, and they're just not strong enough to really hold me up. And it's a struggle. I'm struggling. Very much so. I'm trying to hold it together, okay? Because I am just struggling and having a hard time. And so when I fell Thursday, like I said, I hurt my knees, but the next day I was really, really sore. Friday, and then today, Saturday, just really sore, and just I have a hard time getting up because those muscles in my legs are screaming when I'm trying to get up. But, I did put out a call to my community and found someone who can come and help me in the mornings get my medication through my feeding tube and get a feeding through my tube, some formula. And she has worked out wonderful. She is very sweet. She's very helpful. I really got lucky in finding her. And so, yeah, I just feel so blessed that she comes. Her name is Paige, and she's very sweet. And she comes and she hooks me up to my my medication, gives me my medication, and then we hook up to my tube feeding, and I get my feeding. And while I'm getting my feeding, she does a little bit around here, like she'll sweep, or just whatever, a small project, you know. I might say, well, can you sweep in here today, or would you dust? And she does it, just light housework, nothing, too major, but she don't mind doing some light housework. And so, yeah, it's working out really great with her. And so she came Monday through Friday, and not on Saturday and Sunday, because Big Daddy's home mostly on Saturday and Sundays. And then she's going to come this next week, like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then Big Daddy's off Thursday and Friday. So I won't need her those 2 days. But anyway, yeah, I just feel really grateful for her. And I couldn't ask for anybody any sweeter or nicer than her. So that's great. And then Friday, I was sore, right? Because I fell, and so my legs and arms are and my whole body was sore. But trying to stand up from sitting, I have to use my cane and push up because I just hurt so bad. But anyway, I'm doing exercises to try to strengthen my legs and my arms. And so I've been doing some things because I can't stand being this weak. I just can't stand feeling this weak and stuff. And so Friday, I had a really busy day. Paige come that morning and did my medications and my tube feeding. And then occupational therapy came, and we did some upper body strength exercises. And it was a workout. I mean, it was simple things for a normal person, but for me, in my shape and as weak as I am, it was a struggle. But I did it. I pushed forward, and she kept saying, you want to rest? And I was like, yeah, I'll rest for just a minute. And then she said, if you want to call it done for today? And I was like, no, because I need this. I need to push forward, and I need to get my strength back. And so I'd rest for a minute, and then I'd do a little more, and then she'd have me to change and do something else. And so it was a struggle, but I did it because I want to get better so bad. Since I've been sick, I've had this setback, and I can't stand it. To be honest, I just can't stand it. So I gotta do something to get pushed forward. And then so after occupational therapy left, a little bit later, the home health nurse came. And around my feeding tube, I do have this huge hole in my skin that is really bad. And so she came, and it's not infected or anything like that, but she, changed my dressing on it. I wanted her to see it and document what it looked like. So she changed my dressing on it, and we put some alginate, I think that's what it's called, on it, which is, I don't really understand what it is, but it promotes healing. It's like this felt looking stuff that you can just cut to whatever size you need and put it on your sore or whatever. And so, yeah. She did cut a piece and put that on there because she asked if I had any. I said yes, in the bathroom, third drawer up from the bottom, and she went in there and found it and put some on me. And then after she left, as if that wasn't enough, physical therapy came, and we did some leg exercises, which was, again, it was hard. It was a struggle, but I did them. I did tell her that I need to rest for just a minute, and I did, and then I carried on. And then, you know, we'd change it up and do a different thing, and I'd do as many as I could, and then I'd be like, okay, give me a minute. And she was like, do you want to stop? And I was like, no, I want to keep going, because I got to get my strength back. I can't stand being like this. And so I'm working on it. And so today I did the same exercises that they've had me to do, the arm ones and the leg ones. And so I did that twice today. And then me and Big Daddy went to Walmart. And so I can walk if I hold on to the buggy, you know, to hold myself up. And so when we got there, there was a buggy in the parking lot. So, of course, I grabbed that buggy, one, to take a buggy in, and two, I needed the buggy to, you know, help me walk, because I wasn't going to take my cane. I just wanted to use the buggy. So I left my cane in the car and then just grabbed a buggy that was right by our car. And so, a shopping cart. I know all you don't call it a buggy. Some of you call it a shopping cart or a cart or something like that. We just call it a buggy here in the South. And I know that some of you guys are going to say that's a baby buggy. It's okay. It's okay. We can all be different and still be friends. But I got that buggy, and there was a bit of a resistance on pushing the buggy, but I thought, well, that'll help me, like, gain some strength or something maybe. And so anyway, we got in the store, and I stopped and was looking at something over in the bakery area, and Big Daddy went to push the buggy, and he said, this buggy is hard to roll. He said, let me get another one. I said, this is fine. And he said, well, I can get another one. I said, well, I noticed that it was hard to push, but I thought the resistance of it might help build up my muscles. And he's like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. And so I kept the buggy with the resistance of the push. Well, I didn't think about once we filled that buggy with groceries that it was going to be even harder to push. But I did it. Even though it did get hard, I still kept pushing it. And then on the way to the car, I told Big Daddy, I said, I'll be honest, I didn't think about after we filled the buggy with groceries, it was going to be even harder. I didn't think that far through, but yeah, we made it. And got our few little groceries that we needed. My son Elijah and Chastity are coming in Wednesday night for Thanksgiving, and so they're coming here to stay with us, and I just can't wait to see them. I know I saw them last month. We went up there and saw them last month, but you know, it's been a whole month. I'm ready to see him again, so I'm excited that he's coming. And so last night when I talked to him on the phone, I had asked him, you know, what kind of foods that they want to have here for Wednesday night and for Friday or whatever, you know. So we talked about some different things, and so I wanted to go to the grocery store and get you know, foods that they like or drinks that they like and stuff like that, which I know they like root beer and Dr. Pepper, so we ain't got that, and a couple snacks and stuff like that, you know. And then we came on home after that. But they're coming in Wednesday night, and they're going to spend the night with us Wednesday. And then Thursday, we are going over to Dakota's for Thanksgiving. And I'm looking forward to that. And I called Dakota and said, hey, we're going to Walmart. What all you want us to pick up to drop back off by your house, you know, for Thanksgiving, meal-wise, you know, food to cook with and stuff. And he said, well, I don't need anything. I got it. And I was like, well, we can, you know, get groceries and bring over there for you to cook with. And he said, I got it. Don't worry about it. Well, I wanted to take some stuff over there. And then I was like, well, what do you want us to cook? He's like, nothing. Y'all just come. And so, yeah, I feel bad about that, which we're probably going to take something anyway. I did get stuff that we could, if Thursday rolls around, we could fix something that morning. Well, Big Daddy is taking care of the meat. He said that, you know, that his daddy could just cook the meat. And there's only 4 people. It'll be like 6 of us, but only 4 people will eat meat. Not all 6. And so Big Daddy got, I don't know what all he bought. A ham. He might have got a little turkey breast and some sausage and some boudin. And so he's going to grill that here at home, and then we'll just wrap it up in tinfoil when it's done and take it and go over there. So that's what we're taking, is the meat. But I did get a couple of things like dessert-wise that we could fix up that morning to take, and some drinks. I don't want to go empty-handed. And I do have a little basket that I'm fixing with, I was looking to see if my stuff was in here. I think I done put it in yonder. But I was fixing them hand towels. Remember I was going to crochet some hand towels? That was the prednisone talking. That is not happening. I was struggling with that so bad. So I ended up buying hand towel and some dishcloths. And I'm taking that in a basket with some coffee cups and coffee pods. So, yeah. I'm not going empty-handed. Even if they didn't let me bring groceries to drop off, I can still take, you know, a little hostess gift to say thank you for hosting Thanksgiving. So I'm looking forward to it. And then Thursday night, Elijah and Chastity are going to go over to her grandmother's for a little bit, and then they'll come back here to sleep that night. So they'll probably spend some time with her grandmother and grandfather for Thursday night, and then they'll be here all day Friday until they leave to head back to Hot Springs. So yeah, I'm excited about it. Can't wait to see my babies and have all our family together. So it'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. So do you have big plans for Thanksgiving? Is people coming to your house? Are you going to someone else's house? What are y'all going to eat? What's your meal? Do y'all have the same meal every year? Or do you, you know, change it up? We basically have about the same thing every year. Dakota is vegetarian, and so he cooks a very delicious vegetarian dressing. It doesn't have meat in it, and he uses vegetable broth, and I don't know what all he puts in it, but it's very tasty. Dakota is excellent at seasoning things, and he can season stuff up so it tastes so good. And then he is doing deviled eggs and corn casserole. That's his favorite. Let's see what else. I think we're having sweet potato casserole. And Carlton wants mashed potatoes and gravy. Like, to him, it's not Thanksgiving unless you have mashed potatoes and gravy. Now, what is it for you? Like, it's not Thanksgiving unless you have fill in the blank. Tell me what your Thanksgiving, you know, item is. Like, it's not Thanksgiving unless you have it. For me, I would say deviled eggs. Now, I can't eat the white part anymore, even though Big Daddy will fix me like egg salad sometimes, and he'll chop up that white really, really fine. Sometimes it just won't go down. Sometimes I have a hard trouble getting it down. And so I don't want to get sick during Thanksgiving. And, you know, like, I don't want to have to jump up and run to the bathroom to throw up or anything like that. So I asked Dakota, and Dakota makes the best deviled eggs. Like I said, he knows how to season that up just right. And he used to make deviled eggs for a very fancy restaurant. And he still makes them the same. And I had the filling of one of his deviled eggs today, actually. But he's going to fix me just some filling. He's going to boil eggs, make some deviled eggs, and then he's going to take some and just make a filling with the yolks for me. And then he can use that white part. He can chop that up and use it in his dressing if he wants to, you know. So I think that's what he plans on doing. So he's just going to make me some filling, deviled egg filling, instead of, you know, putting it in the white part. So, yeah, that'll be good. Big Daddy's thing, he loves meat. He is a meat and potato man all the way. But he, you know, is like ham, turkey. He did get some sausage, and like I said, with some boudin. And so that's all, you know, he's got to have all that. Now, he does like English pea salad, and I don't know if Dakota's fixing English pea salad. So I might tell Big Daddy Thursday morning, because we have all the stuff to make it. I might tell him, let's make some English pea salad to take over there. So Big Daddy can have his English pea salad. And I don't know what else they'll be cooking, but it'll be great. It will be. Food's always good when you don't have to cook it yourself, right? Now, Dakota has cooked Thanksgiving. He and Big Daddy have cooked Thanksgiving meals for many years. They both love doing that, and so, you know, that's just their thing. And then Elijah is always on cleanup duty. So, you know, I tell him every year when Dakota is cooking, go in there and hang out with Dakota, and you can wash stuff as he gets finished using it. So at the end, it's not all the stuff to clean up and all. And we use paper plates and stuff, so, you know, we just throw those away, and that cuts down on part of the cleanup. But anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm just looking forward to spending time with my kiddos. I did see Dakota today. We went by the bakery, and they were having like a taste giving day. And so they cook some Thanksgiving meals and items that makes a Thanksgiving meal. And you can order these items to be picked up, I believe, Wednesday. And so since we're not having Thanksgiving at our house, we wanted to order some stuff. So we have leftovers, which we might get some leftovers from Dakota's. But it is going to be more people this year, so it may not be as many leftovers or whatever. But Big Daddy loves leftovers, Thanksgiving leftovers. And so we went ahead and ordered a few of the items to have for the weekend, Friday and through the weekend. So we got a little sample tray today, a little box of the samples of all the things, and I ate some of the sweet potato casserole, which was delish. It was good. Now, I will say their dressing was a little dry. I didn't try to eat any of it because I could tell it was dry, and anything dry like that is not going to go down my esophagus, and so I wouldn't push it or take a chance. But Big Daddy said it was really dry, and we ordered 2 of those. But Big Daddy said he can fix it and make it not so dry. But it wasn't Dakota's vegetarian dressing. It was the one that the lady who owns the shop, she made it. Everything else was really good. And that might have had a good flavor. I don't know because I didn't try it. I could just tell it was real dry. But she also made a bourbon cranberry sauce, and it was really good. I'm not sure what all was in it, but it did taste really good. So, And then it was a deviled egg in there, and so I ate the filling of most of the filling. I left a little bit. I ate most of the filling of the deviled egg, and then Big Daddy ate the rest of it. Let's see, what else was there? There was sweet potato, green bean casserole, and I did taste a green bean, but then I rolled down the window and threw it out of the car. But I did taste it, and it did taste really good. It was seasoned up, like it was had a lot of flavor in it. And then what else was there? There was something else. Can't remember what else there was. But and then it was a chocolate pie, a carrot cake, a pecan pie, and some banana pudding. Well, I ate the chocolate pie, just the chocolate of it. I didn't eat the crust. And Big Daddy ate the pecan pie, and he said it was really good. Oh, and sweet potato pie. I ate a couple bites of it, and then I was full. I mean, these were just like little samples, like not even an ice cream scoop full, probably, if that. I mean, the pies were just like, just a tiny little sliver, and then the other food was just like one little spoon of it. And so I can only eat just a tiny bit, and then I'm done. I don't want to push it because I do get so sick. And so I just tasted a few of those things, and I was done. But Big Daddy finished it off. So he really liked the pecan pie and the green bean casserole. Oh, it was some candied carrots too. Yeah, I didn't try that. I could tell they weren't that soft because I did stick a fork in it, and I could just tell they weren't that soft. But Big Daddy said they tasted really good. But anyway, that was good. So we are getting a little box of that for the weekend to have some leftovers. So do you like Thanksgiving leftovers? And what is your, thing that you hope you have enough left over to enjoy through the weekend or something? Tell me in the comments, Don't forget to answer, it's not Thanksgiving unless we have. And tell me what. But guys, I just want to let you all know that I know I haven't been on in a few days, but it's just because I've been so sick. I have been just so sick and just can't, I can't get it together at times, and I'm struggling. That's the bottom line. But I'm still here. I just need to get some strength, and I need to stop, all this throwing up. It takes a lot out of me. And let's see, what night? Thursday night? Yeah, or Thursday night. Yeah, I just threw up all up Thursday night. I didn't get any sleep. And then last night, for Friday night, I didn't get much sleep either. I've just been, having a hard time. So if you're a praying person and you don't mind, say a prayer for me. I appreciate that very much. And yeah, I'm going to get better. I need to find the new me, my new normal. Because every time I get real sick and have a setback, I have to find the new normal, my new normal. And, I have to, realize my limitations and what I can do and can't do. And I just got to, adjust. My mind still thinks I can do anything and everything I want to do. But my body is, laughing the whole time, okay? So I got to find my new normal. But in the meantime, I am trying to build up my strength. And my arms are just so weak. I hadn't crocheted. Y'all see this blanket right here? I am not trying to finish that for Christmas. that was prednisone talking that day. I'm glad prednisone has confidence in me. But yeah, it was prednisone has high hopes sometimes. And I just can't. My arms are so weak. I just can't crochet. But I mean, I'm trying to build up strength, and so I will be back. I just need to get my strength back, and you know, take it easy. I'm not trying to push myself to the point of harming myself. You know, like doing more bad than good. I'm not pushing myself like that, but I am, you know, just trying to do a little bit more each day, trying to do a little bit better each day, not just like jump out and run a marathon in one day. I'm just trying to, you know, build up my strength, get my muscles going again, and yeah. And so in the meantime of all that, like, you know, I've had a lot of health stuff going on, and so I'm just trying to not stress out about things, and just, I don't know how to put it, just not stress out about things, and just take everything, you know, not just one day at a time, but hour by hour, because every hour changes for me. I might feel okay for 1 hour, and then I might be sitting in there throwing up the next hour, you know. So yeah, it's hour by hour. And when you have this gastroparesis, it is no joke. It is not a joke. And it is very painful at times when your stomach goes to hurting. And, you know, I'm sitting there trying to act normal around other people, and your stomach is just in a knot, and you just really want to scream out in pain. But you can't, because you don't want to look like a lunatic. So yeah, I know some of you guys have that also, and I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, where you're just like, you know, you just want to curl up in the bed in the fetus position and just cry because you hurt so bad. But you know, you can't when you're around other people. I appreciate you guys. I love you, and I just feel your love and support so much. And I know that I know you guys have been worried about me because I hadn't been on since Wednesday. I didn't have a video Thursday. That's the day I fell, and I couldn't get around to it. And then Friday, I was so sore, and then I had all these appointments at my house that day, and by the time my last appointment happened, I was so wore out. I told her that I was going to lock the door behind her, and I was going to bed. And that's what I did. I just was wore out. All that just took a lot out of me. And then Saturday, I'm still just very sore and just trying to, you know, carry on with life and do things that I need to do, but yet still not pushing it too hard, right? And then, you know, and Big Daddy said tonight, he said, you know, you've almost died twice here recently, and you need to cut yourself some slack. And he said, first off, you don't need anything stressing you. You don't need anything like demanding from you. And I was like, I know, I'm not doing anything that's going to be demanding. I'm not letting anything like stress me out or anything like that. And he was just worried about me. And then my son Elijah, he's the big protector of me. And so he called me just a little bit ago and wanted to know, you know, how you feel today, because he knows I've been feeling really bad. And I told him, you know, that today was really rough. And he was just like, why did you go to Walmart? He was getting on to me for going to Walmart. And I said, because I needed to. And if I don't push forward and do things, then I'm not going to get better. right? And so, I mean, that's the way I feel. If I don't push forward and try to do hard things, everything's going to stay hard and nothing's going to get easy again. Not that that was ever easy, but, you know, I don't want to give up, and I'm not giving up. I'm still, you know, like I said, I'm doing the leg exercises and the arm exercises because I'm going to get better. Just anything better than what I'm experiencing today will be better, okay? And I don't really expect to like fully recover. I mean, that would be great. That'd be grand. But I'm not pushing for that. I'm just pushing to do better than yesterday, okay? That's my goal, is just do better than yesterday. But yeah, I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for coming by and checking on me. I know that y'all been worried about me, but I'm okay. I am, and I'm just trying to find the new me, my new normal, whatever that looks like. It's slow. I feel like my life is just slowed down so much that I'm almost standing still. And guys, I'm trying my best to hold it together. I am. But I will see you all in the next video, friends. Take care, and remember, it's a beautiful day to crochet. Love you guys. Well, guys, it made me feel better just to do this video and give you guys an update. So thank you for coming by and hanging out today and just checking on me. Y'all are so sweet. I have the best subscribers ever, and I love each and every one of you, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you, guys. I'll see you later.